Good evening. Well, after almost a week here in Turriff with Si and Jan, I'm just about to head off. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, so already the night is drawing in, and it's Thursday the 13th of November. And the plan now is just to get some distance, start heading south, and ready for the rendezvous in Sheffield to get the van sorted out, which is on the 24th. So plenty of time to get there.
I'll be in Wisconsin, where my childhood was found.
Hey, good evening. Right, we're in. It took just over an hour to get here, but it's Dunnottar Castle Woods, I think it is, on the sort of southern edge of Stonehaven. I won't do much tonight because it's pitch black, but yeah, this is where I am. Spend the night here, and we'll go and explore tomorrow. Until then, good night. Ah, there we have it. Good morning. It's Parky. That's 3 degrees in the van. And outside, yeah, we do have a decent bit of frost actually, but yeah, you can just about see the sun coming up through the trees there. Alright, that's where we are, and that's where we stayed last night. And yeah, we're just going to crack on into the woods now and walk Molly. Even though there's a hard frost this morning and quite cold, it is a clear day and the sun is making its way up, so hopefully it should bring a bit of warmth to the day. Alright, so just coming up to the top of this, I wanted to come up here, this big steep imposing place, but it's actually called Gallow's Hill, and historically it was a Bronze Age cairn from about 2000 BC, and then later used as a public hanging space in the 1600s. Yeah, and this is in Dunnottar Woods. Right, so this here with the steps leading down is apparently, according to OS Maps, Lady Kennedy's bath. Well, quite frankly, she's welcome to it because it's bloody freezing. Right, so it's back to the van after the first loop, and just for this park up there is a bin as well, which makes life so much easier. Yeah, we'll crack on the second loop now, which is apparently a lot longer. Yeah, I think that building, or this house around here, is called Shell House. I'll put it on the screen if it's different to that. I think it's something like that anyway. Yeah, it just seems to be some interesting little plaque there screwed to the old stump, which shows the moon phases. Not really sure what it's all about. Alright, let's continue on with this walk. God, so beautiful in here today. Here we go, another one of those plaques, though not sure what this is meant to signify. Right, and just like that, we've got a shower coming through. So we wake up to you might be able to see it just through the trees there. Yeah, we wake up to a hard frost and have some glorious sunshine, and then a shower comes through. Right, and that's back to the van. It's just down there. And that's the old walled garden. Didn't find that shell house, Husi. So we're going to go back round and have another look. Apparently it's just at the edge of that walled garden near the stream. So that's that plaque with moon things. And just to show you, as a truly observational pathfinder, ex-pathfinder, there it is, just there. So I was here earlier. In fairness, I was talking to a woman with a dog as well. No excuses. Absolutely blind as a bat. But that's it there. Literally 10 metres away from that bloody moon state or moon phase plaque. And so this was built for Lady Kennedy back in the 1800s by her husband. Obviously not by him, I don't think. I wouldn't imagine. By some of his workforce. Yeah, there you go. The laird of the area. Oh, I've been out for a while now. But the van's behind me, not in this direction. This is the way we'll go out later. But I thought I'd just do an extra couple of loops. It's only 11:30, so we've got stacks of time. The plan really, not that I'm known for having plans, but the plan is to leave here, head south through Dundee, across the Tay and over onto that bit of Scottish land, which I think is it the Fife coast? So sort of heading for St Andrews type area, not specifically St Andrews, that kind of area. And oh, it's pissing down again now. Yeah, it really looks like a shower, so it should be okay. Yeah, and we'll look for somewhere to sleep down there later. Need to do a bit of shopping on the way. But other than that, it's just really enjoy this area here, make the most of it. Molly's having a whale of a time. And yeah, and then head off. I think it's about maybe an hour to where we need to go later, so yeah, no rush at all. Just live in the moment. Right, catch you in a bit. There you go, that just tells you a bit more about the whole park area. Yeah, the colours here with this early morning autumn light coming through, it's just incredible. Such a charming woodland. This is another car park here actually. Not gravel based like the one I'm in, but still, you know, it's not a bad one. Got a bin, information boards, it's everything you need really. And I'm literally, I don't know, up there about 100 meters. Perfect. That's us back at the van now. You give Molly a little bit of breakfast, even though it's 12:30. And yeah, then we'll head on to Dundee. Right, we're in. The wind is picking up something terrible at the moment. We're just to the south side of Tayport, and we're right on the coast, and I don't know whether you can see it, but that's one hefty big shower band that's going to come through very shortly. So I am going to walk Molly around this park bit here, but yeah, I'm going to wait for that cloud to pass first, because I've got wet enough times in bloody Scotland. I don't need to do it unnecessarily. Yeah, the car park's getting quite busy with dog walkers, etc., and it's not the prettiest, but then you step outside the back of the van and you've got this this little park area, and then over there in the distance you've got some sort of forest which we're going to go walk over to in a minute. As you can see, it's not raining, it's quite mild. I woke up this morning and the van was 10 degrees, so yeah, it's still quite mild. That's reasonable enough even for me. And it had rained through the night, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anything like that anytime soon. The sky is still quite clear. So yeah, just going to enjoy this walk and catch you in a bit. Right, so that's the mouth of the Tay, and looking across the other side, which is the outskirts of Dundee, maybe? Don't know, not sure how far up it goes. Right, just talking to a local, and apparently at this point here, you can either go left that way and around the headland, and then back through the forest, which comes down this track here, or the other way around, but it's a 5 or 6k loop. Perfect. Alright, so you got a better view of Dundee from here really. Still quite a distance away, but that's the heart of the city down there. Alright, so that's pretty much at the end of the headland now. So everything you can see out there is all the North Sea. Right, that there should be straight down now, following the edge of the forest, but I'm bored of the gravel, so let's go and do a little bit of off-roading and see what's in the woods. There we go. Not very graceful, but we're over. Right, so we've come through onto basically just another gravelled path. Pretty much where we've just come from, that Tentsmuir Point. I think Morton Lock is a lot further away. Right, we've just turned right off that track back into the woods. So this is now the box, or three sides of the box. So at the end of this will be the original gravel track we were on. Such a lovely, lovely bit of forestry though. Very quiet, very calm. the track heading towards the main gravel road. Yeah, so we do have the high deer fence in here. I did wonder coming through the forest where there'd be deer, and Molly on several occasions had stopped, bolted into the side of the off the side of the track and into the trees, only to stand still and just sniff for ages. So there's definitely something around. Right, so the main track we're looking for is literally just 100 metres, couple hundred metres in that direction. But then I saw this little alleyway of what looked like beech trees and pines, so I thought we'd just go up here and have a look, because the light on the trees is just exceptional. And I've banged on it, but enough in the Scottish episodes about the light in Scotland being so different, and I don't know, I'm just a firm believer that it is. There we go, back to the main track, or a main track. I should turn left here, and then oh, there we go. You can see in the distance the River Tay. Now back onto the main track. Yeah, and that out there is where we walked earlier along the beachfront. Alrighty, that's us back at the start of that circuit we did. Right, that's us almost back at the van. It's 2:30. We've been out for, oh god, I really don't know, several hours anyway. Good morning. Well, it's another cold start here at Tayport, where I've spent the second night. I'm just going to walk Molly around the wood again, similar to yesterday's route, before we head off towards Edinburgh. I probably won't do much filming going around there because it's just the same circuit. But yeah, it's another bitterly cold start today, but glorious, glorious sunshine. I'll just show you outside now. It's an incredible autumn day. I wasn't going to do any filming, but my god, today is just such a stunning day. This van life malarkey ain't so bad on days like today. Yeah, but we're back in the woods. Probably do about 6-7k and then head back to the van and head off towards Edinburgh. Christ, it's so peaceful in here this morning. We came off the gravel basically to, well, it looked intriguing going down that little very close alleyway within the trees, but it's much better underfoot. It'll add a bit more distance, probably a kilometre and a half to the overall route. Yeah, and it's just more interesting. There's definitely something to be said for you know, immersing yourself in this kind of surrounding. Definitely not a well-used path. So far I've not bumped into anyone at all. This really is the place you could come to with a flask and, you know, a packed lunch or something. Find a fallen tree and just sit or lie on it and absorb the environment. those claw marks and drag marks are from where Molly, in her stupid fast fashion, just ran and jumped straight over the edge. She obviously didn't realise there was a drop on the other side. Stupid dog. Right, so we're at Tentsmuir Point, and that there is Tentsmuir Forest that we've just been walking through, and that we walked through yesterday. Right, let's get back to the van, sort ourselves out and then head off. So this walk has everything. I'm now at the top near Tentsmuir Point, and it's just stunning. And then down in the far distance, down there is Dundee. Right, that's us pretty much there. We're back into the van now, sort our admin out, and make tracks, ready to the next place. There we go, 13.5 kilometres. Lovely start to the day. Well, that's a bit of an issue. It looks like the place I'd chosen to come to is closed. Now, whether it's closed for the season, just closed for the day or the weekend, I don't know. So, plan B, let's look for somewhere else. Catch you in a bit. Right, we're into this lovely little car park. There she is, the Molster, enjoying the last of the evening sun. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame really that the last place we tried was closed. It's a fishing lake and it's closed for the season, so I understand that. Yeah, no, it's just a case really. I'm going to finish the one video and yeah, settle down to some food and a glass of wine maybe, and I'll catch you all in the morning. Right, it's looking like it's going to be a cracking sunset already. The colours are just so intense here in the wood. I'm delayed by 10 minutes because the chappie with his dog wanted to chat a while, which is great. But I've just put the drone up and got some of the countryside bathed in this very intense orange glow. We're going to walk halfway back up the wood now and see if we can catch the last dregs of it before it fully sinks. You can't really see it for much on this, but yeah, there's still another 5-10 minutes of it in the sky. Should be enough for us to get across this bridge here and then up into the trees. Yeah, I don't think this camera is doing it much justice, to be honest. My God, it's almost like the forest is on fire. It's just an eerily, I don't know, flame type glow to the trees at the moment. Right, there she is. She's not far off that hill. Let's try and get to the top. Right, you have to excuse the breathing. Just run up that last bit. Absolutely pooped. Look at that, I've got a bench ready made for us. Oh, there we go. Just catching the cloud above that hill as well. Oh God, absolutely ball bagged. That, coming up that hill then, plus the dog walk we had just before that, plus the 3-hour dog walk back up by Tayport. Yeah. Oh, I'm done in. My legs are feeling it now. Oh, there it was. Gone. Back to that. Oh, good morning, everyone. Here you go. 2 degrees. Pretty parky last night. I'll show you outside. So we're still here, just outside Dollar. And yeah, good hard frost last night. I think it's forecast to go down to -3. Yeah, a bit chilly. But we're good. And the last couple of days, even though they've been sunny, I've been parked in places where it's quite shaded with trees, and yeah, the battery's back down to 12.1, I think. So I'm hoping I'll get a bit more in today, but then I've only got a week to go, and the van will be in for a refit. So yeah, not long to suffer. Right, so that's where we are, this little woodland, a community woodland, and that sits there. I'm just going to walk around it again now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'll take Molly around for one more loop before we head off. A buzzard in the tree there, just off the path. There he is. And the hills in your, God, don't have to get your chest going, that's for sure. But the other reason for the walk is not so much just for Molly, it's to try and warm myself up a bit. There we go, this is pretty much the area we walked up to last night for the sunset. Alright, not far to go now. You can see the van just over the trees there. Yeah, and another good point about this park up is that it has these bins, and the lorry came this morning, or the van, to empty them. So yeah, it makes life easier if you've got a park up with bins.
The ground beneath my feet keeps
I just thought I'd stop here for 2 seconds. Someone was telling me about this today, one of the dog walkers. It's a Japanese garden, and apparently it's the only one in Scotland, and her son works here as the gardener.
Waiting for the light, but it feels like days. It's all behind. All I know. Looking back, seeing smoke. Take me home.
Hey up there. Well, with the sun almost setting and just boring road ahead, I suppose now is a good time really to call an end to the whole Scottish adventure and this particular episode. The next time I catch up with you will be across in Englandshire. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching the videos and commenting and liking and every other bit of positive stuff you do towards the channel. It really is appreciated. And until the next time, take care. See you then.